Hello friends, this is Shivakkumar, and first I like to thanks for the continuous support and welcoming response. So actually we already posted one video on SAP for mining industry. So this video is a further continuation which talks about how the digital transformation happens in mining industry, what are the benefits, solution backgrounds and landscape. So, what is an architecture in mining industry? So, in my last part of the video, I have already described the business process overview, the flow process, everything. So now actually we are moving to what are the components which requires or which facilitates the mining industry when SAP was implemented, how to optimize the cost and revenue, how to simplify that. So all these things actually comprises of this video. So the mining business in India is a very important point in the economic activity which contributes essentially to the economy of India. So SAP is predominant supplier of enterprise resource planning, as everybody know. So it's a framework to the mining organization once for all around. Okay, so SAP's industry particular, industry solutions for mining, right? Particularly abilities gave to mining organization, so that helps to that can be incorporated using the applications available in the SAP. So within the areas of optimized mining solutions, sales and supply management, and operational risk and compliance management. So the mining companies need to address the key challenges they are facing on a day-to-day basis on the face of commodity price volatility, operational productivity, and environment and safety. So this requires a robust function of integrated IT and operation technology. Okay. So this comprises economic growth of any country or mining industry will be. So the government has, normally the government is owning the mining industry. So once you extract the mines, actually after when you are selling that, actually through that you when lot of revenue you are generating, government is generating, and thereby economic activity is much more improved. And when it is given to the private organization, they will earn the money, and by giving the revenue to the government, right? Actually they need to get a license from the government, and thereby for taking the mining extraction and everything refining. So they need to have a license for that, and they need to pay to the government. So once government has to, they need to apply for the tender, and government has to approve that. Because many mining industry private organization will come into picture, sister light kind of thing, Nalco, Balco, all these things actually, right? Actually, they are privatized companies now. Once it was a government, but now it is a private sector. So they are applying for the license on a yearly basis. Like, once they renew that revenue come mining contract, they will able to extract and refine the mining and selling to the customers in different foreign countries, thereby getting the revenues and paying the money to the government, right? So these are the important thing for export license, import license, all these things. So if they want to have a machinery for some refinery or extraction, they need to import from some other country. So for that you need to pay the import tax and everything, right? So SAP is having solution for every aspect of your exploration. And in case of mining industry, we have the outlined below solutions. So commodity supply chain management, where customers are involved, and long-term business planning, commodity management. So this long-term business planning and commodity management comprises of commodity supply chain management. And when coming to mining operation, extraction or refining process, we have project. Everything can be created as a project and can be maintained as a portfolio management. And then mining operations, downstream processing, asset operations, right? Whatever you are utilizing for for mining and extraction, right? So and maintenance operations, everything we need some asset tools or some resources is required. So we have the asset operations and maintenance, and then asset network. So all these activities, right? Actually, the entire actually process and everything forms a network. So each and every activity or operation parts the form of the network. So we need to maintain asset network. This comprises of mining operation. And when coming to operational risk and compliance management, we have environment, health and safety, EHS come into picture, and corporate sustainability. And then we have human resource model for deploying for the mining, resources to be allocated for the mining work and everything, refining work. Then we have finance to be captured for all the manufacturing and then extraction, refining, and so mining related everything, right? And even procurement, sales, say plant maintenance, so safety. So all these things mean for both upstream and downstream thing. So we need finance for this. So finance, SAP finance is required. And when coming to SAP or SAP Ariba or something, so it is a cloud-based means actually SAP Ariba, and traditional ECC or S4 HANA on-premise or cloud-based, we have the and everything, right? Ariba, all these things. So we have the procurement excellence, which guides the procurement activity, how to source, how to get a contact a vendor, how to negotiate the vendor, supplier line management, how to receive the material from the vendor, how you can trigger for the delay in getting a material actually. So you need to approach a vendor on a regular basis. So all this part comprises of procurement excellence, and all this part actually play a vital role in the supply chain KPI, right? In case of mining industry, right? So next we have to think about what do SAP solution help the customer to do. So we have the idea management. So first we need to ideate, collect, and rank and prioritize the ideas and identify the most promising ones which are possible for the revenue and economic growth, which facilitates the development of the projects. Then portfolio management, submitting project proposals, prioritize them with the task with the current projects, and monitor the progress of the project, review the progress, and project management, manage projects, tasks, and timelines to individual work breakdown structures and everything, individual tasks, identify the critical parts, assign resources, and track the progress. So resource management, when coming to resource management, identify the right source, check availability, optimize utilization, and avoid project bottlenecks. Okay. And as a fifth point, project connectivity. So this integrates to third-party project scheduling applications for the single version of truth. So what SAP solution help the customer for the mining industry, right? In the sense we have to think on five management things. So the idea management, portfolio management, whatever you are thinking on the idea, we need to formulate. For that, we need to maintain portfolio for that. So that is coming under portfolio management. Then actually we need to execute that using the project board or project management team. So we have the project management, and then for executing any work or any progress or any process, we need resources. So automatically resource management will come into picture. Finally, all this happens, our activities or tasks which can be connected through the project connectivity, which integrates the company's assets and everything, right, with the third party project scheduling applications for the single version of truth. Okay. So finally, extraction or refining is the truth of the business. So benefits. When coming to analyze the benefits of implementing SAP solution in the customer sides of mining customers, right? So SAP solution helps mining companies provide visibility into operations, manage commodities, and enable safe operations through the entire process of real-time visibility into mining operations, optimized utilization of assets, improved commodity risk profiles, efficient transportation, efficient procurement process through business networks, and reduced operational risk. Okay, these are the benefits of implementing SAP in mining customer. And what's solution portfolio for the mining industry? This is a very good example or very good point to be discussed. So, in addition to core financial sales and manufacturing process benefits which are provided by using S4HANA. So the digital core also provides the native pre-built integration to allow mining firms to leverage the complete portfolio of SAP solutions to comprehensively address their needs demanded by the today's digital economy. Okay. So next thing, so we have the plan to streamline the production, sales, and logistic process to remove informations on the silo process and present organization-wide integration in these functional areas. And when coming to industry landscapes, right? So the important thing actually we have uh, we have plan to streamline the production, sales, and logistic process, remove information remove the criticality from the point of silos, and present organization-wide integration in the mining process functional areas. So when coming to industry landscape in mining industry, we have the mining industry across the world that is say Rio Tinto or a big, say kind of NLC kind of thing actually where the coal mining is taken place, Singaneri Collieries in case of Andhra Pradesh, which is catering the needs of coal, right? Actually, so NLC is doing a lignite mining, and whereas the Singaneri Collieries is actually doing coal mining. Actually, these are different combination of carbon content where which caters for the NTPC requirements and all other power plants, right? So, it shifts the focus from the, in around the world, from the manual process and point solution to the automation as a single source of truth across the organization. So, thereby enables a transformation from information silos to tightly integrated process, leveraging the best practices provided by SAP ERP solutions. So, SAP is a primary choice, and miners overwhelming prefer SAP for back office automation and front office agility, right? And next, coming to the opportunity. So the mining management and management articulated improvements in three major pain areas, that is reconciliation of physical and book stocks at different locations, tracking of production and shipment as is or assemblies. So pricing and compliance with statutory needs, right? So these are the opportunities where we can find a major space. So that is what the mining management mainly focus on, the improvement. Those painful areas, right, where they can reconcile of physical and book stocks at different locations in case of, say, a cost accounting or financial accounting, right? Tracking of productions and shipment assemblies, pricing and compliance, which are with the statutory requirement from the mining industry. So this will definitely help you to streamline the process, right? In case of the cost, revenue, or performance optimization, all these factors matter. And when coming to solution, agile mining mainly focus on SAP best practice solution, which are implemented in the scope and budget within 3.5 months, resulting in the client to take best business decisions. So enhance production planning of the finished goods such as bismuth, fluorspar, tungsten, and copper production on the mining case, and management and tracking of run of mine stock levels and crushed ROM for the production as well as the stock transfer from mine to port, and management of quality of the products by assembly upload on daily basis with the use of batch management, and enhance the sales and distribution efficiency, enabling the contract to cash cycle that includes integration between Weybridge and SAP, and automated determination of batches to be sold based on the assemblies. Okay, and say we have alert mails with the bag details, batch numbers, right, to the production team if the assays are not uploaded within the stipulated time frame. So this they will get an intimation. So if there is any delay on the batch or bag, right, actually automatically they will get intimated. They will take the corrective action. So all thereby reducing the risk plan, right, risk issues and everything. So real-time interface between Weighbridge and SAP puts a strict control of on the outflow quantity, tracks loss in the transit quantity, impose better monitoring and reconciliation of stocks across the locations. Even if it is multiple locations, we can able to optimize the better monitoring and reconciliation of stock across the different locations. Thereby, we can reduce the loss in transit of quantities, and so the better optimized outflow quantity, right? So this can be done using the sales invoice based on the weight measured in the weighbridge. So normally actually the sales will from a sales invoice generated from the SAP will be based on the weighbridge measurement, right? How much quantity bagged or packed, right? So based on that or quantity done, weighed. So the automatically it will trigger a sales invoice in SAP. So there is the interface between weighbridge system and SAP, right? So which facilitates the customer invoice, ensure near perfect revenue looking in the book of accounts. So this will avoid the mishaps or faulty happenings, right? Actually the user or a person who is working on the web bridge cannot book without any proper notice, right? Actually whatever he is doing automatically it will generate a invoice. That is, so management, top management or immediate middle management can monitor all the activities, right? So that is important. So we can avoid the revenue loss and everything. So business, what are the business impacts in implementing SAP in mining industry? So this implementation of SAP in mining industry, right, which eliminates of information silos and better integrate between the production and logistic delivery by providing an early warning to the processing team, enabling them to take right decisions at the right time, and then batch traceability from production to sales that helps in physical and book inventory reconciliations. Then sell tungsten, copper, bismuth, or fluorspar or coal, whatever it may be, end to end, from the contract setup to the customer settlement, right? So in an automated fashion, avoiding the manual mishaps and everything. So thereby improving the sales order cycle efficiency and plug revenue leakages. Plug means actually totally remove the revenue leakages as well as improving auditability. So we can monitor the revenues generated or revenue losses occurred at each stage of the process, mining process. So manage master data like customers, material, and comprehensive price master as at a contract level, as well as a tax and duty setups with the ability to revise price adjustment or modifications, tax and duty master, as well as maintain whenever required, right, in the document. So integrated weighbridge application to SAP. So capturing weight directly from the digitizer, measuring application in the wave bridge, right, which is connected to have a digital reading of that. So removing human factor and thereby avoiding the revenue loss, right, caused by the humans, and imposing control in process or inventory management, right? So we have a exact count of material or bag where it is transported outside from the mining or plant, right? And this is about the overall S4 HANA enterprise management for the mining industry. So we have commodity of supply chain management, mine operations, whatever we discussed, and operational risk and compliance management. And then we have SAP S4 HANA sourcing and procurement model and so our solution. And then we have SAP S4 HANA finance, and then we have SAP S4 HANA human resource, right? So we have lot of say if, thing actually. So just suit, right? We have differentiated highlighted the suit, right? So when coming to the suit, we have say in case of commodity or supply chain management, we have SAP integrated business planning, SAP supply chain control tower, and SAP transportation management, SAP commodity management. And then coming to products, we have SAP I can say track and schedulers. So between SAP transportation management, so order and control management or contract management. So when coming to mines operation, we have SAP manufacturing integration and intelligence MII and SAP plant connectivity PCO, which totally avoids the IDOC usage. So thereby everything, the automatic triggering of message or the users can easily monitor that. And then SAP mobile services, SAP predictive maintenance and services, SAP asset intelligence networks, and then we have SAP enterprise portfolio and project management, right? Then we have production planning, inventory, and basic, I can say, warehouse management, asset management, right? So when coming to operational risk and compliance management, we have environment, health, and safety model, as already mentioned. And configuring of product masters, and so I can say the cycle management and everything. And so the digital course forms the integration between suits, products, and different models, right? Commodity, supply chain management, mines operations, operational risk and compliance management, and then time recordings and SAP S/4HANA human resources, and SAP HANA finance, and SAP S/4HANA sourcing and procurement. Mainly, when coming to SAP sourcing and procurement, we have supplier information and master data, and then operational procurement, and then invoice and payable management, and operational sourcing and contract management, right? This form the main part. And say we have SAP Ariba spent analytics inbuilt in S/4HANA, and SAP Ariba, I can say, strategic sourcing, and SAP Ariba buying functionality, and then Ariba, I can say, collaboration, commerce, right? These are the main important thing. When coming to finance, we have accounting and closing of particular periods, and then reopen of periods, and then fraud management, my maintenance, and then we have coal management and profitability, or cost management and profitability analysis, and then accounting and financial close, so treasury and financial risk management, and so we have reservation management, or so we have a lot of finance capabilities. We have business, where business can approve the exact contract of cost, contract cost involved. So shipment cost and everything, right? So we can be easily calculated using the SAP digital, I can say, business process. So we can say we have SAP shared service framework and everything, right? SAP collaborative finance. And when talking about HR management, we have a time tracking, right? So core human resources and payroll and talent management for training, time and attendance management for getting the exact time duration, and payroll for the particular user, whether they are taking any vacation, how much hours they have punched, everything, and human capital analytics, right? So all this part forms a SAP enterprise management for mining industry. So it is a, I can say it is a mutual interaction between the different models or different products, and the different suits or different functional and technical operations, which forms the main stream of digital core in SAP is for HANA, which facilitates mining industries efficiency, increase optimization, and thereby we can track the end-to-end activity without any failure or without any mishap or without any revenue loss. So we are streamlining everything using our streamlining the mining industry using SAP S/4HANA. in the new recent innovations in SAP. Thanks for watching my videos. This is GV Shivakkumar signing off.